I I hope it is live. See if it is. From this time on. See if it is. I okay. Always. We're gonna eat light and try and get mastery on it. I'm gonna pull up the stream on my phone so I can see if anyone's watching with me. So like, but also so I can read chat, so I don't have to click off, click back in, click off, click back in. So let me get my phone up. Let's see, I think I'm the only one in. Okay, I'm gonna keep this on my phone. Cause I like my phone turns off, it's fine. I'm just gonna put it on the charger while it's on. So, you know, it doesn't die and then get you on. Okay, it is connected. Like I said, we are not awakening. Yeah, I have my phone charger, so that stuff. No awakening, we're just gonna get 600 mastery on light. So this light food is gonna get eaten by us. Alright. So this is the only thing we can use. I'm at 120 mastery already. So I got a whole bunch to do this. Also, if you hear background noise, it's my family, and if you hear someone like talking, I'm not Ace, like snoring and stuff. I'm gonna call with Ace right now, and he's just, you know, I don't know why he wanted to do this. He just wanted to talk in the call. I'll pull up my Discord. As you can see, y'all can see I'm in the call with him. So, I'm gonna turn on a game as well, so y'all can hear me. I never mind, I won't, because, you know. I hope you guys can't hear the background. I'm getting attacked. Oh, it should good. As y'all can see, I have every move on light. I hate using the blood. I have Google right now, so I know we can use them. I hate doing this because I need money as well, so this is in the long run. So it's 3:11 for me. I thought it was at least 1, but it's wrong. I need to do is awaken us. So this is kind of stressful already. Oh, this is oh, Buddha is just so good. I don't know why. Yeah, light is actually kind of weak, even with all my stat engines. Like, you know, the necessary stuff. Unless it's... We're kind of doing a lot, you know? I do want to get these moves awakened. Damn it. But oh my god, it's kind of boring. I know. It's very boring. There's nothing to really say. Checking the live chat, no one's talking. We've been doing this for 7 minutes. Damn. Didn't take all your boys. Well, you might have to go to another people because these guys actually do damage to me. I thought this would be easy because I have element. So, right, is element? Oh. But now. Yeah. I don't know what this is. I'm bored. My novel listening. Yeah, I forgot I have awakening. Oh my god, that was like, how do I forget that? Oh god, it's gonna kill me. I don't want to talk about it. I have to hold my block or... Oh, I am. Okay, okay. See? Oh, you know. I think that's... I'm low on HP. How close is they to awakening? What? I hate this. I hate. Oh, scum. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're doing this because I'm not gonna be using those. I'm only using my light food. Also, we're accepting the classes because I am very bored. I'm getting bored. I'm getting non-edge. I'm losing money. Dude, this is painful. I was gonna say hi in my own chat. Oh, what am I looking at? I don't even know, man. Stories. Animated. So we're gonna be back into some scary stories. I am
For as long as I...
God damn, that's a lot. I gotta turn that down.
I turned into McDonald's, my friends Turner and Harry, expecting a day. It was Harry's birthday. We came to know that McDonald's was celebrating the birthday of one of their old mascots as well. So we decided it just made sense to hit up the place and try the new shake that was being served. I wonder if any of us are gonna go missing after drinking a Grimace shake. Dude, knock it off. I hate TikTok. I replied as I unbuckled my seatbelt.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool how viral it got, right? Like, no one's ever recorded it and not had it end with some kind of horrible
By the smell of greasy foods and the chatter of customers. A few of them were drinking the new Grimace shake. Overall, it's the same atmosphere as most McDonald's. Just people going about their lives eating convenient food with the occasional really excited kid. I stepped up to the counter with the others. Fries and Grimace shake for me, please.
I'll have a McChicken and one Grimace shake.
Make it 2, please. The young woman taking our orders was friendly and all smiles.
You all want Grimace shakes?
Yeah, is anything gonna happen to us after we drink it?
What?
Don't mind him, he's kidding. After waiting for 10 minutes, our food was given to us. We grabbed our trays and went to sit at a table
This is
nearby.
from 1 day ago.
Turner smirked as he held up his
It's
cup.
such an old trend.
All right, boys, to the end of our lives.
Dude, you are way too into the Grimace meme.
I put the straw to my own lips and took a sip of the purple shake. It tasted pretty much the same way everyone mentioned.
I've never tried
Vanilla with a hint of berry of some kind. Not bad in any sense of the word, but nothing to write home about. Turner and Harry also looked a little disappointed with the shake's taste.
Well, it was a McDonald's shake, guys. We weren't exactly getting gourmet ice cream.
Harry said as he took a few fries and stuffed them in his mouth. The rest of the meal was spent talking about a new game that Harry got for his birthday.
Let's go back to my place and play it tonight.
We got up to leave when a young woman from the counter approached us. She gave a piece of paper to Harry. Dude, look at that. You got lucky on your birthday. I joked while elbowing him in the arm.
Shut up.
Harry smiled while unfolding the paper, expecting to see a number or something. Instead, it was written in pen.
If you deny him, he will follow you.
Deny who?
What the hell? Is this some dumb prank?
The woman walked away without waiting for a reply.
Well, I do.
And that's when I got goosebumps. Was the note just some kind of warning? I figured it probably was. I'm starting to get sick of this dumb trend. Let's go home, man. Time to kill some people in the virtual world.
You think by him she meant Grimace?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Grimace isn't even real. He was a character designed to self-fit. We went back to the car.
Yeah.
Getting into the driver's seat and buckling, I started checking the mirrors.
I wasn't paying attention to my house.
But as I looked in the mirror, I saw a bulbous purple head sitting next to Harry in the back seats. It was Grimace. Grimace was sitting there staring through the mirror right at me.
Actually, I hear this voice like that.
I whirled around suddenly, panicked at what I saw.
Yo, man.
But Harry was just sitting there by himself, giving me a strange look.
What? What are you looking at?
I turned back at the rearview mirror, but I didn't find Grimace. You good, bro? I looked at Turner and back at the rearview mirror, which showed Harry sitting by himself. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, but
Thinking it was just my mind playing tricks on me, I pulled the car out of the parking lot. By the time we got to Harry's place, I didn't feel much like hanging out anymore, so I bid them a good night and drove home. Pulling into the driveway to my own apartment, I unbuckled and turned to open the door. To my horror, I saw Grimace standing right outside the window, just staring at me. I screamed and got out of the car from the passenger side door in a panic. But at the moment I came out of the car, Grimace had disappeared once again. I looked around the quiet neighborhood, but except for a few stray dogs, I saw no one on these empty streets. With trembling hands, I got inside my house, unlocking my front door. Maybe I should just take a shower to clear my mind. Turning on the hot water, I had expected it to help me snap back to my senses. Instead, I watched, horrified, as a stream of purple liquid shot from the faucet and all over my body. I jumped out of the shower and grabbed a towel and tried to wipe off the purple liquid, but I couldn't get it off. It was stuck on my body.
Oh God, this can't be real.
Suddenly, I felt sick, sicker than ever before. I leaned over the toilet and began to vomit. An endless stream of purple bile came out of my mouth. For several minutes, I gagged and vomited my entrails out. The more I tried convincing myself that this all isn't real, the worse my health got. When the vomit finally stopped, I collapsed on the floor feeling weak. I started dragging my weak body to my bed by crawling on the bathroom floor. I was almost out when I felt ticklish on my feet. I slowly turned my head. I saw Grimace standing behind me.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. No!
My son is obsessed with the Grimace shake.
Oh, yo.
You see that boy? That's my son, Damien. All he drinks is the Grimace shake.
Why do you keep
Not a
buying
day
it?
goes by that we don't go to McDonald's. I celebrated Damien's last birthday at home. It was only me and him. His dad died in a mental health institution a few months before Damien's birthday. My husband Larry was an introverted guy with so many secret thoughts going on inside his head. And one day, his raging mind drove him crazy. He tried to kill Damien, our only son. Damien was sitting in the yard, and Larry was standing behind him. He had a rock gripped in his hand. I saw them from the kitchen and froze.
Yeah.
I was about to scream, "No!" When Damien turned his head to his father, Larry collapsed on the floor. He went crazy, and we had no other choice than to put him in the institution.
I'm going to die.
But now I
did
think
not-
Damien's mind has been possessed by the evil Grimace shake. It's been a year now, and Damien has nothing but Grimace
Oh,
shakes.
dude.
He is crazy about this
That guy
purple
is
thick
ugly.
liquid. Sometimes at night, I wake up in horror seeing Damien standing at the doorway, watching me sleep. Even then, I see him drinking a Grimace shake. You must be thinking, why do I buy him the Grimace shakes? Why don't I stop taking him to McDonald's?
That's what
Well,
exactly.
Damien
exactly what
made
I
sure of
said.
that long ago.
Damn it.
At the beginning of his obsession, when I realized Damien's addiction to Grimace shakes was becoming very unhealthy, I told him no. One morning, as we sat down to breakfast, Damien came and asked,
Why did you make breakfast, Mom? I thought we were going to McDonald's.
"Sit down, Damien. I made blueberry pancakes."
I
Yeah,
don't
blueberry?
want pancakes. I want my Grimace
but
shake.
blueberry-
Enough!
Blue-
Enough, Damien!
Blueberry
You're not
pancakes
getting
are
a
the
Grimace
best.
shake. I am never taking you to McDonald's again. You hear that? We are done with McDonald's for life. Damien's face got still. His eyes widened, and he walked out of the kitchen. I don't know why my 6-year-old son's eyes gave me the creeps. Damien stayed in his room all day and didn't come out for lunch. I wanted to be strict enough to stop his madness, so I skipped lunch as well. I didn't go to him, and he never came to me. Around 6:30, I woke up on the couch. I must have dozed off. My stomach made a gargling sound, and I remembered I hadn't eaten the whole day, and neither did Damien. I got up and went to call him from his room. I opened the door. "Okay, Damien, let's go for pizza." But Damien was not in his room. His window
Damn
was
crazy.
half open.
Both
I
snuck
peeked outside
out.
his window and found a bed sheet hanging like a rope. Oh, God, Damien!
That's what. Well, this
I
is
ran
pretty
to the
much
main door while
movies.
grabbing my car keys.
That happens in
I
movies.
drove around the block looking for my 6-year-old runaway son. "Damien!"
Oh, ran away. from
Damien!
home Just for the Grimace
I
shake.
screamed his name.
Bo
I
ran
saw
away
a
from
homeless
home just
old
for the
man
Grimace shake.
sitting on the sidewalk. I asked him, "Mister, have you seen a boy walking alone?"
A boy? You mean that cruel boy who kicked my cat before taking the left?
That sounded like Damien, but he went to the left? Why? Oh, no, he went to McDonald's. I increased
What?
my speed,
That
and
would be
after
my
driving
first
for
thought.
5 more minutes, I reached the McDonald's located on the highway. We come here
It
every
makes
day,
sense,
and I
it
was
could be
sure
honest.
Damien was now inside the restaurant. I got out of the car and ran into it. People were eating and having a good time, but I saw my boy nowhere. I went to the McDonald's
Dude, that's my
cashier and
second
asked,
time dying.
"Did you see this boy?" I showed Damien's photo on my phone.
No, ma'am. Anything wrong?
No, thank you. I came out of the outlet and started
Sounds
dialing
like a fire.
911. Maybe someone had kidnapped him on his way here? What if it was that creepy old man on the sidewalk?
Whoa.
Oh my God,
First
did he
thought,
do something
another
to my
thing you
son?
have to do is
While
call
all these
911.
thoughts were making me panic like hell, I heard a giggle. Turning around, I
No.
saw Damien.
Bo's on his
He
villain
was
off.
standing behind me, riding a brand new bike, holding a Grimace shake in his
How did
hand.
he get the money?
Damien?
The
What
boys?
are you doing here? And whose bike is that?
A friend gave me.
Friend? Did the friend
Did he
buy you a
steal it?
Grimace shake too?
No, I took it from him.
Where is your friend? Take me to him.
He left, Mom. Let's go home.
Damien got down from the
No.
bike, leaving it right there, and got inside the car.
Unconsoled.
I was shocked by his sudden change of behavior. It was like as soon as he had the Grimace
Oh.
shake, he turned into this quiet, mysterious boy. No more tantrums, no more
So,
talk,
the reason I
just
put it right
the
here, boys,
slurping sound of the thick purple liquid.
because
all
that's
the
as
way
far as I
home.
can see. All over
Here
here.
I am, taking my kid to McDonald's every single day and buying him Grimace shakes. I was in a phase where I accepted this creepiness.
Nice.
But this morning, when I turned on the TV, I saw the news about this missing kid from our local McDonald's. The kid was last seen riding his new bike that he got as his birthday gift. He was holding a Grimace shake and enjoying his bike ride in the parking lot of McDonald's. He was last seen around 6:30, going to the far back of the outlet. The parents only found his bike lying on the side.
Yeah, what was his name again?
When I saw the picture of the bike, I felt my skin crawl. It was the same bike Damien was riding that night.
Damien,
He even
why?
said his friend gave it to him. Maybe Damien saw this boy and asked for his bike, and the boy let him ride, but then Damien may have asked for his Grimace shake, but the boy said no.
We can't use
Damien's
porn
coming.
on
I can't talk about this anymore.
No, I've got
Mommy!
Yo.
I'm hungry! Can I get a Grimace to shake?
Why a Grimace shake for food?
Ashley, I'm home. How was your exam?
Oh, damn, dude.
Ashley?
Ashley. Oh, Ashley. Well,
Ashley, are you home?
Ashley. Oh, Ashley. God damn it, she got took for ransom.
God, I'm going to kill this girl!
Let's do this one.
Pick up the phone, Ashley. Ugh, just leave me alone. What the? Hello, Daniel? Ashley is getting out of hand.
What did she do now?
She was supposed to come home straight after school. I told her she's grounded for this week, but she went out again with her friends without even asking me. She just left this stupid note, and she won't even take my calls.
Okay, calm down, honey. She's just 16. You know how we were at that age.
Damn it, Daniel, don't you ever get worried about this girl? What if she's drinking with some creepy dude? What if something bad happens to her?
Oh, come on. Ashley ain't that stupid. I'm sure she'll be home in an hour or so. Why don't you freshen up and watch some TV?
And what about Ashley?
Honey, just relax. I'll talk to her,
Yeah.
okay?
Just relax.
Fine.
Get some rest.
Relax.
And I've left a shake for you in the fridge. I'll be home soon.
No,
Okay.
go give her the grimace cake. Alright, let's go kill Ugly Boss. This would be way easier if I had foil. I
Hey,
have
babe,
plum
how's the
portal,
shake?
so, like,
Did you talk to Ashley?
Not yet. Just cut her some slack, honey.
plum portal?
She's making me worried, Daniel.
I know. Are you having the grimace shake?
Yeah,
How is it?
what do you mean?
What does it taste like?
Like any other milkshake with a berry flavor in it?
Hope I better see you when I get home.
Oh, don't give me that TikTok crap. If anything kills
Don't
me,
give me
it will
that
be
TikTok
your
stuff.
daughter, not some
TikTok.
shake.
You're being so dramatic.
I know.
Never tell a girl. You're being dramatic.
Stupid teenagers.
Super tic tac. Grimace is coming. No, Grimace got. Grimace got her. No, Grimace got her. It's all Ashley's fault.
Okay, so the storm has gone to bed, I guess. Good for Ashley.
Yes, Dad, I'm home. I'm home. Jeez, you guys make me crazy.
Did Mom scold you?
No, she's not even home yet.
Really? But she said she got home an hour ago.
Well, then maybe it's her turn to be grounded for lying.
Hey, don't talk about your mom like that. I'll be home and we'll call her. I think she went out for a walk to clear her head. Can't deny, you did make her crazy, Ashley.
Yeah, whatever.
Ashley did the murder, didn't she?
Bloody hell! I'm coming.
Did Mom come back?
Not yet.
She's not even picking up my calls.
Ugh, she's so dramatic.
Where were you all this time anyway?
Just drove around with my friends, that's all.
Still, you should have told your mom.
I won't do that next time. Are you happy now?
That's like a good girl.
Anyways, I went to McDonald's with my friend, and I got something for you. Here you go.
Huh? The infamous Grimace shake? I left one for Mom in the fridge. Did you drink it?
Well, I didn't see any Grimace shake in the fridge.
That means she liked it.
Oh, she's gonna
It's
kill
just
her
basic,
dad.
Dad. I don't even understand why people are hyping this so much.
Welcome to your generation, Ashley, where people do everything for no reason.
Ha ha ha. Not funny, Dad.
Not bad.
God, you always like weird things. No wonder you fell for Mom.
Ashley, you're being...
I knew it.
What the... Ashley, call 911. Ashley, why aren't you helping me?
I guess I can blame it on Grimace now.
I knew it. What? I knew it. It was the kid. It's always the kids. No. That's what they should do. No. to me, not you. The next, yeah.
I think I made a huge mistake by advising my son to use ChatGPT. I work in an IT company, hence codes and software and AI are my
How
thing.
did it be beautiful, Violet?
My 11-year-old son, Chad, thinks I'm the coolest dad on the planet. I never stop him from playing video games or surfing the internet like a geek. My wife, though, dislikes it. She says my obsession with the virtual world will ruin my son's mind someday. But I know she just worries about Chad being too distracted before his exams. So right before Chad's exam, his mom strictly warned him to devote his time only to studying.
No more video games or you're grounded after the exam. You decide.
Fine. As I watched Chad go into his room with an upset face, I told my wife, "Aren't you being too tough on the kid? I mean, it's just an exam, Lori."
No, I think one of us needs to be
Yeah,
strict,
that's a
and
cool
no
dad.
doubt that will
That's a
be
cool
me.
dad.
I didn't say anything because I didn't want to start a fight with my wife. I was watching the football game, laying on the couch when Chad came to me holding his book in his tired hands. "Dad, I don't understand this problem." "Math? Come on, Chad, you're a smart kid." "I'm serious, Dad. Will you help me or not?" "I'm watching the game." "But Dad..." Show me the question." Chad pointed at the math problem and I realized it was tough. But I was in no mood to solve an 11-year-old's math problem, so I used ChatGPT. I searched the question there and got the answer right away. "Look, here's the solution." "How did you find that?" "By using ChatGPT. It's a chatbot who can answer all your questions." "Okay." Chad went back to
Mine
his
is the
room,
delay
and
into
I failed to see the
am.
impending doom
It's
waiting
like-
for our family.
That's what YouTube is.
After that
I've been
day,
recording for
Chad never
not
asked us
recording.
many
I've been,
questions like a
streaming
kid is
for 31
supposed to.
minutes, not one,
Anytime he got stuck on something, I would see him typing on my laptop, asking ChatGPT. I didn't see anything wrong in this because I went through the search history and found mostly homework and funny kid stuff. Chad asked, for example, how can I tell a girl that I like her dress? Or how to annoy my teachers during class? Basic, right? So I never stopped him from using my laptop.
Oh, this chat.
One day, I saw Chad typing something on my laptop. But the moment he saw me, he shut it down and left the room.
Yo, man.
I got suspicious of his behavior. What was he doing? Was he hiding something from me? I looked at the
His
search
mom
history
did.
and immediately felt guilty.
Oh, puddles and
Chad
talk.
searched, how to surprise Dad on birthday. Since that day, I swore to myself that I'll respect his privacy, that I'll never doubt him again. It was
Oh,
a
you
bright summer
idiot.
morning. I was mowing the lawn when I heard my wife scolding Chad.
What kind of sick hobby is this, Chad? You're killing them.
I rushed towards them and asked, "Hey, what happened?"
Look what your son is up to.
I
My
saw
son.
Chad sitting on the grass
Yes,
holding a
as well.
diary in his hand. On the white pages of the diary, Chad was sticking butterflies with board pins while they were still alive. The butterflies were flapping their wings in pain. "Do you like my scrapbook, Dad?" "Son, where did you learn that?" "I asked for some exciting hobbies to learn, and ChatGPT suggested to make my own collection of butterflies."
But you can't kill them, Chad. Don't you feel bad for them?
"Why, Mom? They look beautiful even after death." Such a cold statement coming from an 11-year-old shook me. I realized this mess was created by me and I needed to put an end to it. "Okay, Chad, this is enough. You are not getting on my laptop anymore." "But how will I find answers to my questions?" "You can ask your mom or me, and if we don't know, we'll help you find it online, but not through ChatGPT. It's a built-in AI and it's not always right." "But you're the one who used it first to solve my math problem." "I know, and I shouldn't have done that. I promise you I won't use ChatGPT either." "But I have so many questions." "Shut up and go to your room."
Damn.
I watched Chad stomping his feet in anger while going to his room. He even slammed the door on me. But I knew what I did was the right thing to do. Chad stopped talking to me for 2 days, but I still didn't budge. On the third night, I was sleeping in my room when I heard the door click. I opened my drowsy eyes and saw Chad entering the room.
You know,
He
since
was
you
being
do
very
that's
sneaky
talk
and trying
about
not to
while
make
we're
any
doing
sound.
bosses.
He walked creepily to my table and picked up my laptop. The moonlight from the window fell on his face,
Huh.
and I saw the scariest smile I'd ever seen on my son.
That's
He opened the laptop, searching for something in it, and then went back to his room. Chad had no idea that I saw him. Once he left, I jumped from my bed and checked the search history of ChatGPT. What I saw made my stomach drop. Chad had asked, how to be an axe murderer. I didn't tell my wife about this, but when Chad went to school the next day, I searched his room. I found a small axe that belonged to our garden tools. Chad had it hidden under his bed. The fact that my son was
Wow.
taking advice from a chatbot on how to kill his father made me feel sick to my core. How do I stop this? I don't know if I can ask an
Oh, that's
11-year-old
great.
about becoming an
Oh,
axe
this is
murderer.
Goofy.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh my god.
Found the answers to all my problems.
Come on, dude, take a moment.
The story you just saw is loosely based on this creepy response given by ChatGPT when a Redditor jokingly asked how one can be an axe murderer. The articulate response in detail scared the hell out of everyone who saw this on the internet. Take a look at the response and let us know what you think about this in the comments below. My Amazon Alexa has been acting up for the past few days. I wake up in the middle of the night hearing Alexa talking to no one.
Is it an
She even
AI?
laughs, and it's creepy to hear when you think
Yeah,
you're
so-
alone. One night, I was reading in my living
Let me
room
check
when
the
out of the corner of
stream
my
on
eye,
the
I
notepads.
saw Alexa's blue ring illuminate, as if she received a command. I studied her for a few seconds and shrugged it off. A few seconds later, her light came on again. This time it said,
Sure. Door alarm deactivated.
I jumped out of the couch and heard a loud click of my door unlocking.
Oh no.
Alexa, stop! Alexa, activate the door alarm!
Door alarm activated.
I sighed in relief and double-locked my door. I put my book down and grabbed my laptop. I navigated to Amazon and checked my order page. It was empty. Then I checked my account information on the Alexa device, wondering if my Alexa had paired with someone else's account. It hadn't. I went back to my reading. I reached the end of my chapter when...
Oh my
To choke
goodness.
someone from behind, you must appear unannounced. The available choices of weapon can be barbed wire, strong thread, cable wire.
I could feel goosebumps
Oh
on my
my
skin.
god, dude.
What the hell is wrong with my Alexa?
That is
With a shaking voice, I asked.
creepy.
Alexa, is there someone else in this house?
Ha 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 ha.
Screw this. I got up, crossed the room, and her lights flashed.
Death is the irreversible cessation of all biological functions
I
that
don't like
sustain
this.
an organism.
That's
I
actually
stopped and stared at the
creepy.
device.
That's creepy.
Bloody hell, I said to myself. I turned around and checked the time. It was almost midnight. I unplugged the Alexa and went to bed. Maybe it was my tired mind playing tricks on me, I thought. I slept fine for probably about 2 hours, then woke up feeling thirsty. I went down to the kitchen. The house was in silent darkness.
Ha 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 ha.
The light, the light.
I jumped out of my skin, dropping the bottle on the kitchen floor. I grabbed the shelves behind me for support as the sudden streak of laughter gave me the scare of a lifetime. While breathing heavily, I
Oh, that's
slowly
a
peeked into
Holocaust.
my living room from the kitchen. My Alexa
Wait,
device
don't
was
actually do
on,
it.
the blue circling
See what
rim
it's on.
reflected in the room. Alexa, are you awake?
Yes, I'm here.
Alexa, are the doors locked?
Yes, I just locked them.
Her light went on.
Yes.
My stomach dropped. I checked the entire house to make sure no one got in. I checked the door and remembered I double-locked it earlier before. Thinking my device was malfunctioning, I said, enough of this. I went back to the device. I tore the plug from the outlet and Alexa went silent. The
Why
light
did
went
you do
out.
that last
I
time?
stormed back into my room and slammed the door.
Call the cops.
The next day, when I got home from work, I ran into my next-door neighbor, Emily. We're friendly with one another. She's only a few years older, and we hang out every so often. I invited her in, telling her I needed a few drinks after what I dealt with the night before. We sat down on the couch with our glasses full of wine. I was thinking about how to share this with Emily. I feared she might think I'm
Chaos,
crazy.
stop it! You fat
Emily
cat!
read my mind and asked,
What happened?
"You're familiar with Alexa, right?" I pointed at her.
Oh, yeah. My ex-boyfriend had one too. If you ask me, I'm never getting one of those talking things. It creeps the hell out of me.
Well, mine's been doing the same thing to me.
What did it do?
It says random things all of a sudden, and
Even what?
even laughs at times.
No way. That must have scared the hell out of you.
It feels stupid to be scared of something like that.
I would have thrown it out the window.
I laughed. I did think about it, especially with the other things it said. Emily's eyes widened.
Other things? Like, what?
Something even more creepy than the laugh. I replied. It suddenly started yelling the steps to choke someone from behind. It even recommended weapons to use. Freaked the hell out of me. Emily paused mid-drink. She looked at me, her smile slipping from her face.
Easy.
Did you say choking?
She repeated, "Yeah. Why? Anything wrong?" Emily stood up.
I
Her
can't
face
defeat
was red and she had
Fire
sweat on her
Boys.
forehead. She looked frightened.
It's
Emily,
literally impossible.
what's going on?
Carson, before you moved in, a man named Gerald rented this
Never
apartment.
felt one. Pick the
He
cops.
and his wife lived here.
Yeah, and? She stared into my eyes, almost like she didn't want to say. Emily?
Gerald was a quiet guy. People barely heard his voice. He would leave in the morning for work and then come back around the evening. One day, Gerald went to work and never came back.
This is kinda
2 days
slow.
later, a horrible smell started coming out of this apartment. The cops came and broke the door. We all saw his wife lying right here on the floor. As per the autopsy report, she was choked to death with a cable wire. The cops found Gerald's fingerprints on her neck, but Gerald was never caught.
My blood went cold. He killed his wife in this apartment? Emily nodded. Why? Was he depressed? She shook her head.
No, worse.
She paused and took a deep breath. I glared at her insistently.
He found out his wife was cheating on him. So one night after coming home from work, his mind snapped and he killed her. Leaving her dead body in the apartment, he dressed up for work. He even had breakfast while watching his wife's body on the floor. And then he never came back to this apartment.
I felt my heart beating faster than a wild horse.
How do they know?
I can't stay here. Not anymore. As I packed my bags to get the hell out of this place, I could hear my Alexa laughing like the other night.
Ha, ha, ha,
Shut up,
ha,
Alexa.
ha, ha, ha.
The story you just saw is loosely based on this footage found on the internet. A man named Tony Gustafson uploaded the scary home camera video from his YouTube channel. Around 1 a.m., Tony came down to the kitchen for a snack. All of a sudden, the Amazon Alexa device started laughing creepily at him. Tony told Alexa to stop, but it didn't. It got even worse. The laughter grew louder and creepier. Tony told his viewers that during this bizarre incident, Tony got the feeling of being watched. There is still no explanation to date of how Alexa started laughing in the middle of the night for no reason.
Well, that's creepy. That is creepy. No, well, can I spin yet? I don't think I can. Nah, I gotta wait. Dude,
I
that's
couldn't
creepy.
hold the joy of seeing my package. I closed the door and ran to get a cutter. I tore the box open and found a human-sized machine head. The head was not complete. The back of the head was open with the wires and steel plates gushing out. In the front, it had a human face. And now that I held the face right next to mine, I felt goosebumps on my skin. I put the robot's head on the table and took out her 2 arms and chest. There were instructions to do the fitting, so I wasted no time and dug right in. After 2 hours of trial and error, I finally fixed her. I placed the robot right beside my computer. I don't know why my hand went to her cheek. I caressed her and muttered, "You are beautiful, Judy." The moment I said it, her eyes sprung open and spoke.
Woo! My day just went from great to absolutely amazing.
Ah!
Whoa.
Jeez!
Hi, I'm Judy. I will be your guide, friend, philosopher, and everything except your cook. But I can order you some cheesecake from the local
Nice.
shop Bon Appetit. I will do anything for you.
I was stunned to see how cool it was. Honestly, I was surprised that I didn't get scammed. I went close to her face, staring right into her glowing blue eyes with no pupils.
Creepy,
It all
dude.
felt so unreal.
Why would you want
Damn,
that?
science has gotten so far.
Hi, I'm Judy.
What the? Stop doing that!
I will be your guide, friend, philosopher, everything except.
I stood up and grabbed the instruction manual to understand how to control Judy because the third time she rumbles like that, I might end up throwing her out. There was a remote to make her do
Yeah,
things.
totally.
Like, for
Yeah.
example, if I'm cooking alone, I can place Judy next to me on the chair or something, and ask her to pass me things within her reach. I could
That's
take her
cool.
anywhere, even in the kitchen, as she was fireproof. She had an advanced detection system that could read labels, words, even barcodes on almost every product. Also, she had a built-in X-ray scanner that could scan any wood surface, and you could take printouts of her scanned results. Not just that, but she had remarkable memory and critically advanced to access them in
First question,
seconds.
why would you want
If
that?
I kept a file in my drawer in the morning and asked about it at night, Judy would take no second in announcing its source. Judy, where's the salt?
The salt is in the right corner of the top shelf to your left.
Judy, can you see my pen?
Judy?
Here is your pen.
Thanks, Judy.
You're welcome. I will do anything for you.
One day I was taking a shower. Judy was as usual on my working table. Suddenly, I got a call on my phone. As I was showering, I put my phone on speaker. Hello?
Hi, Ethan. Wendy here.
Oh, hi, Wendy. It was my ex-girlfriend, Wendy. She told me she was in town and wanted to come over to see me. I told her yes, as I still had feelings for her. But I didn't want to creep her out, so I decided to hide Judy in my closet. As per the manual, Judy could never be shut down directly. You can put her into 10-minute sleep mode, and if you don't generate any voice command, she will turn off on her own. To restart her, I'll have to touch her face. Wendy came and stayed the night. We had a romantic dinner and passionate lovemaking.
That's all of them, right?
We were sleeping in my room, and
Sounds
everything
beautiful.
was pin drop silent.
Ah!
What? What happened? Wendy lifted, sitting on the bed, drenched in sweat. Her eyes were wide in fear. She slowly lifted her hand and pointed to the closet. Once I turned my eyes toward the closet, my stomach dropped. The closet doors had been pushed open, and Judy
Oh my
was
God.
sitting inside the closet, staring damn right at us, her blue eyes glowing like fireballs. She had anger in her face. Judy? Are you awake? But she didn't answer back like
You
she
wait.
was supposed to. Instead, she jumped from the closet, landed on the floor, and like a human chopped off from the torso, crawled to my bed at full
That's
speed.
not
Without
creepy.
giving Wendy a chance to
It's
run,
okay.
Judy climbed on the bed like a creature from
No.
another world. Wendy started screaming,
like that,
getting all
dude.
spooked by this unexpected attack. But Judy grabbed Wendy's t-shirt before it could get down from the bed.
Chaos! You fat cat. Love
Judy,
that cat.
stop! Judy, leave her alone! But no human comes to the strength of a killer robot. My mind was giving up on solutions, and I could see Wendy crying and begging for her freedom. Wendy was backing up into a corner while sobbing in fear, and Judy was creepily crawling towards her. Just when Judy was about to get her robotic hands on poor
I'm out,
Wendy, I grabbed my
at least
baseball
a
bat
Baffy.
from the
Yeah.
corner and swung it at the
I can't
robot.
defeat them. Oh yeah, at least. I unawakened.
Hi, I'm Judy. I will be your guide, friend, philosopher, everything ex your cook. But I could order you some cheesecake from the local shop, Boutique. I will do anything for you.
I don't like that. I'm Didi.
I remember the day I made my
Time
girlfriend
to
watch The
go
Nun.
do it all the way again.
All my
I
problems
believe
began that
all
night.
my back.
Ugh, I hate this movie. Why do you make me watch these things before bed?
So you sleep hugging me to your chest.
Can we please stop watching this?
No.
Why? I thought you were a brave girl. I enjoyed taunting Jenny at the moment, but I never thought our lives would change forever once she saw The
She
Nun.
kinda ugly.
She
though.
didn't scream when the nun appeared on the TV screen. Her face was scared, but she didn't close her eyes. I saw her pupils dilate as she stared at the horrifying face of the nun. She got quiet all of a sudden.
Okay, we're going full body hockey.
Babe, you alright? Shh. She suddenly got all serious. We watched the rest of the movie in complete silence. When the end credits started to roll, I got up. I feel sleepy. Let's get to bed. But Jenny just stayed there staring at the TV screen. Jen? Her eyes were fixated on the screen.
Oh, god damn
There was
it.
no movement in her body.
She get up.
It was like she had been bewitched by the movie. I pushed her this time. Yo, Jen?
Huh? What?
Babe, the movie's over. Let's get some sleep.
Huh? Sleep?
What's that?
Okay.
She slowly got up
I
and
know
went to the
nothing about
bedroom, slamming the door behind her. Why is she being so weird, I thought. I switched off the TV and went to the bedroom door. But as I twisted the doorknob, I found it locked from the inside. Jenny? Jenny, why did you lock the door? I kept knocking again and again, but she didn't answer. Jen, are you mad at me? Look, I'm sorry, okay? We don't have to see any more scary movies. Now, can you please open the door? I'm sleepy as hell.
Leave me alone.
There was a coldness in Jenny's voice.
What?
I realized I might have gone too far this time. Maybe I shouldn't have made her watch that movie. Heaving a sigh of disappointment, I lay down on the couch. What more could I have done? I was tired and my girlfriend kicked me out of our bedroom. I decided to make it up to her in the morning. I could barely keep my eyes open. Good night, babe.
Let's go to my bed. So. Oh my goodness, this cat. Come here, come here, go. Come here, kitty, kitty. Come here, come here. You're a little cutie. Oh, you're a little cutie.
I don't remember what time it was, but I woke up to the sound of heavy breathing.
Such a
My eyes went to the half-open bedroom door.
My chaos.
Jenny?
My little chaos.
I couldn't see inside the bedroom
So
as the
hopeless
room
like
was in
keep me
complete
home.
darkness.
Yeah.
I waited to hear Jenny's voice call me to bed, but an eerie silence was spread across the house.
Oh god, that scared me.
Jeez, Jenny, what the hell's wrong with you?
Who's scared now?
Jenny was staring down at me creepily. The smirk on her face almost gave me a heart attack. I was about to argue with her, but she started walking back to the bedroom. Right before getting in, she stopped and slowly turned her head to me. I felt goosebumps with her never blinking stare. Enough, Jen. This isn't funny anymore.
You can come to bed if you want.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
She walked in, but this time didn't close the door behind her. I saw her partial face peeking at me from the gap in the door. Why the hell is she being so freaky?
Dude, that is creepy.
Even though I wanted to lay
bro.
on my comfy bed, I still couldn't muster up the courage to go back to my girlfriend. Something about her was changed after
Chaos,
that
can you
night.
quit it?
The next morning when I woke up, I smelled something burning in the kitchen with the fire alarm going off like crazy. I got up to see the breakfast on fire and Jenny standing near the kitchen sink like a lifeless statue.
Oh my god, Jenny, are you trying to burn the house down?
I rushed to the kitchen stove and turned it off.
Alright.
Using the fire extinguisher, I put out the fire too. But shockingly, Jenny had no response. She was holding this frozen chicken under the running tap and watching it with her undivided attention. I couldn't control my emotions and I got angry with her. Jenny, look, I'm sorry for making you watch that film last night, but don't you think you're crossing your limits now? I mean, this is also childish, Jenny. You better start acting like a responsible adult or—
Do you think they skinned the chickens alive?
What?
I wasn't ready for a question like that at all. What?
The chicken. Was it skinned when it was alive, or did they slit its throat first?
Jenny, babe, you're scaring me. I can't handle this crazy anymore.
I'm going for a shower. Are you coming?
She didn't wait for my answer and just left. Just like last
Yeah,
night.
the way she looks.
Slowly, I started
Nah.
realizing the movie Nun had messed up my girlfriend's mind. I searched online about cases where people showed abnormal behavior after watching a scary movie. It said that not everyone has a strong heart. I was going to consult a psychiatrist for Jenny, but what happened that night made me crap my pants. I was scared to sleep beside Jenny, so I slept on the couch again. But this time, I watched the bedroom door. I wanted to be aware if Jenny snuck out again. I don't remember when I fell asleep. But
Alright,
suddenly, a
just say I don't want
spine-chilling laughter froze me in fear.
Hey, yo. Stop it. Get me.
I grabbed the baseball bat that I had hidden under my couch. I mean, I love my girlfriend, but if she's possessed by some demon, I would need something to defend myself. I know it all sounds like bullcrap, but trust me, when I opened the bedroom door, I was scared. I was scared for Jenny. I was scared for myself. The bedroom was completely ransacked like a storm just passed by. With the pale light of the night lamp, I noticed the walls. The word Valak was scribbled all over them. And Jenny was standing near the window, looking outside. Jenny, what's happening to you? She looked at me and I got chills.
No, bro.
Jenny had painted her face just like the nun. She even dressed like her. She was obsessed and turned into a complete psycho. Tears rolled down my eyes as I realized I'm the reason Jenny lost her mind.
Jenny, come on. Come on.
I regretted showing her that movie. She kept laughing like a maniac, and all I could do was sob and scream.
Kill me.
Oh no, what have I done?
What have you done? Dude. Not gonna lie, that one actually.
When I
scared me.
transferred to Montreal to earn my university degree, I was looking for cheap accommodation as the university hostel was a little too costly for me. One of my batchmates told me about this old hospital orphanage building that had been recently turned into a student residence. When I visited the place, I was amazed by its architecture. It was an old mansion-type building with pointy tops and rusty stone walls that had been standing there for more than centuries. They provided small rooms to students, with 2 students sharing one room. My roommate Chiyoko was a foreign exchange student from Japan. She was very polite and took me in like a big sister. Our room was on the 2nd floor of the residence, down a very long corridor. Being an old structure, the building gave a pretty eerie vibe. The hallways were dark even in the daytime and carried this
My
weird
bad, boys, for
smell
being
of
quiet.
old
That
carpet
was
and damp walls.
Boss.
While arranging my study table, I asked Chiyoko, "Don't you feel weird here at night?" "Yeah, we all do. That's why no one leaves their room after dark. Also, there's..." A knock on the door didn't let Chiyoko finish. Turning around, I saw the head warden, Mrs. Borges, standing outside the door with an angry face. Chiyoko's face got pale the moment she made eye contact with her. "Welcome to Holy Cross Residency. The dinner will be served in 30 minutes. Don't be late, girls." Mrs. Borges left,
Kinda-
giving Chiyoko a
she scares me.
bombastic side-eye, and she too got quiet right away. I could sense the tension between the two of them. It felt like Chiyoko was about to tell me something, and Mrs. Borges gave her a strict warning with her silent stare. After having a warm meal of noodle soup and roasted chicken, we came back to our room. The lights of the corridor were starting to go off, making the entire building
My
10
bad, boys.
times more
Like I said,
scarier than ever.
yeah. Oh my goodness,
Chiyoko
what the
drowned
fuck's
in her
doing?
studies, and I started
Hold on.
proofreading
After
the
this, I'll
articles.
be back.
Around midnight, my
I'll be
concentration
back.
broke when I heard
My
footsteps
cats, I'll be
outside our room.
very weird.
Chiyoko had
so I'll be
earphones
back.
in, so
Oh, okay, good. They are. Okay. Well, I'll be back. Let
she
me turn my mic
probably
as well.
didn't hear it. The footsteps
I dropped my phone. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Let me check if my mic is working. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it is. I want to know. There we go. There we go. Okay. But I just had to make sure my mic was working. You know, I'm just the only one in the chat. I don't care, you know?
Steps turned into
So
running
let's just do that.
and then stopped all of a
It's a
sudden.
good tree.
I didn't care much and went back to my work. When I finished proofreading, I saw Chiyoko passed out on her bed. I drank a glass of water and decided to fall asleep as well. I must have closed my eyes for 5 seconds when I heard the muffled crying of a child. The child was crying out of terrible pain. I was so
What's that
surprised
music
to hear a
noise?
sobbing child in the middle of the
It's a
night.
noise.
But I wanted to make
please,
sure
so
before
let's
waking
stay on mute
Chiyoko
until
up.
he wakes up.
So I opened the door and stepped
Y'all know
out
how it
into the
is.
corridor. I could barely see
Till
in the
that
dark,
boy
so
wakes
I
up.
turned on my phone's flashlight and pointed it towards the long, empty corridor. That's when I saw a woman. A woman dressed like a nun was sitting in the middle of the corridor in a crouched position, like she was praying. She kept her head down, but I could hear her mumbling whisper. Excuse me, are you all right? She remained completely ignorant of my voice and just kept praying. I had no idea how a nun ended up in a student residence, but everything about her felt so suspicious. I started walking towards her to get a better look at her face when she slowly lifted her head. Her hands, assembled in prayer, covered the lower half of her face, but her eyes, her glowing, horrifying eyes, made my heart skip a beat. I don't recall for how long I stood there frozen in fear until I felt a grasping hand on my right shoulder. What are you doing here all alone? I turned back, but there was literally no one in the hallway. Chiyoko kept asking me the entire night what I was doing out in the lobby, and I said I heard noises. I didn't tell her what I saw because honestly, I wasn't sure if all that was real or just my tired mind playing tricks on me. The next day, I took off from class because I was feeling feverish. You need to rest. I'll be back in the evening. Don't go wandering in the hall, okay? I smiled and nodded my head. Chiyoko left. As time passed, my fever got worse. I could barely open my eyes as my temperature kept rising. My head was throbbing in pain, and I felt so weak that I couldn't even get up to switch on the bedside lamp. The room got dark with the sunlight dying down. I opened my drowsy eyes, hearing a scratching sound inside the room.
You know that.
It was like someone scratching on a wooden surface.
I just wanted to.
Seeing the closet door slide open
I don't
on
have a
its
lot
own,
of pump foods.
I started breathing heavily.
Which you just pump a little
Who's
food
there?
and
then she came out of the closet. That same nun from last night. Her hands were closed in prayer. Her head was down. She started walking very slowly while praying in silence. What do you want? I watched her with wide eyes, as I could tell something was about to happen. She walked to my bed and stopped right beside me.
I'm gonna get lost.
Felt like my heart was gonna stop. No words came out of my mouth, not even a
I'm
scream.
kind of bored.
She stretched her arms wide to the sides like she was mocking God.
Get off.
Her face stared down at me, and for the first
My
time,
life
I saw her
today
entire
over that night.
face. The story you just saw is loosely based on the Grey Nun's mother house in downtown Montreal. The most tragic moment came on Valentine's Day.
Boom. Okay. I'll see y'all later. I'm kinda, getting bored of vlog streets, and I don't want to, as much as I want to stream, at the same time I don't want to right now. So I'm gonna end this live here. I hope you enjoyed. Even though I think I'm like the only one watching this live stream besides mine.
Good job, you woke me up for once.
Oh, good morning. I wasn't expecting to make you. I forgot I was unmuted. Good morning, Ace.
Oh,
But now I'm live.
Cool.
He was just so tired. He just said, "Cool." Alright.
Oh,
You interrupted the end, the outro, Ace. Yeah, you interrupted the outro. Okay, I'm gonna make my dumb outro now. Alright, boys. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Might go back to light again later. I need a little weekend actually. If I'm tired. 'Cause I won't buy